Good day everyone! So in today's video, I'm gonna share my personal experiences in comparison with Edgar Allan Poe's story entitled The Black Cat. So Black Cat is a story of a nameless protagonist who loved his wife and his pets. So not until he fell under the influence of alcohol, and that caused him to kill his wife and his cats. If I will be comparing my personal experiences through the story Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe, somehow it was similar and different at the same time. So to be able to clearly compare my life within the story, I chose three aspects, which are the physical, emotional, and social aspects of human life. In the first aspect, which is the physical, we all know that Edgar Allan Poe's life reflects within his works. So him, being an alcoholic person, can be observed on the story Black Cat and as well on his real life. So there was also an information that alcohol was the reason of his death, but that remains untold until now. Moving on, so compare with my personal life. So based on my experience, I am totally against drinking. So my father was a drunkard in the past years and he was totally wasted after the whole night of drinking. So it is because of our personal problems within our family. So, but unlike in the story of Black Cat, my father have no signs of mental deterioration. So it's a good thing that we have a father that doesn't use violence against his family. The second aspect would be the emotional aspect. So this is really personal for me because just like the author and the narrator, I have experienced my loved ones pass away. So and that affects me emotionally. So because I value them and they are so close to me. Aside from that, I want to share my 3 a.m. routine. So what is within those 3 a.m. routine? So it's not a skincare routine. Well, kidding aside, personally, that routine makes me think of negative thoughts. But on the other hand, I also encourage myself that I have the strength to still go on with life. So to avoid thinking negative thoughts, I play Mobile Legends. So I chat with my friends. I seek help with those persons who accepts and understand me. So it was different from the story because the protagonist ended up with such a horrible murder within his family and pets. So it is because of alcohol problems and addiction. And I'm very thankful that I became stronger and I surpassed those 3 a.m. routine, ending up being a good and strong-willed woman as of today. The third and last aspect was the social aspect. So upon reading the background of Edgar Allan Poe, his loved one dies, and that is one of the reasons why he became a writer with a very unique style of narration and plot. Just like the story Black Cat, the narrator seems to be all alone and all by himself. So compared with my personal experiences, it was really difficult to build relationship from other people. Sometimes those persons whom you trust the most are the ones who will betray and will leave you all alone. Luckily, I am happy with my life together with my family and friends who always supports me through ups and downs of my life. After comparing my personal experiences with the story Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe, I discovered that we have similarities and differences at the same time. Though being a writer requires patience and inspiration, I have discovered that everyone can be a writer. Everyone can write. And everybody have the right to tell their own story the way they want. As for me, I realized that personal experiences can be used to make an incredible story, just like how Edgar Allan Poe used his experiences to make outstanding stories. So I was inspired by him, and with that, it also encouraged me to grow and be better in the field of fiction writing. So I hope someday I will become one of the amazing writers that will contribute on our literature, and I hope my stories will inspire them too. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have learned something new from me today. So, goodbye!
저 맞은 것처럼 뱅뱅뱅